Hello and welcome to this tutorial. This video will be going over how to install a Vesta Web Interface using the manual installation method. Before we get started, we'll go over the requirements. Vesta Web Interface can run on all the same systems as Vesta CP, and it requires Vesta CP version 09817 or newer, and these following PHP requirements. Vesta CP can be installed on any domain, subdomain, or directory, and this must be a blank directory, and it does not have to be powered by Vesta CP. The only place where it cannot be installed is the current Vesta CP directory. The manual installation method is mainly used when you have errors with the automated installer, and here are the instructions for that. To get started, we're going to download the latest release. You can do that from the documentation or from the GitHub repository. That'll be linked down below. Once it's done downloading, you're going to extract this into a blank domain directory. So we're going to be installing this on our local host. And you can see right now that our local host has a hello world file. We can come here and delete that, and now we have a blank directory that we can extract these files into. Now that all of the files are extracted, the front end is done installing, but we need to now install the back end. And to do so, you're going to have access to your Vesta CP server. In this case, we're going to be using SFTP to do that. So here we have our local host, and here we are logged in to our Vesta CP server. So as it says here, you need to copy the contents of the install Vesta folder into the user local Vestas folder. So we're going to go into our install Vesta and our user local Vesta. Now we're going to copy these three folders over onto our Vesta CP server, and I've already done this, so it's asking me if I want to overwrite. We're just going to go ahead and copy all these files. And once all of those files are done copying, we can edit the web VWI config file to set up our link to the front end and back end. The only thing this file does is makes it so that if you enable Softaculous support, that you will be able to go back to your VWI installation from your Softaculous control panel. So if you don't plan on using Softaculous, you can skip this step. But to do this, we're going to go into our web folder, our VWI folder, and edit this config file here. And here it just has this variable right here, installation with HTTP and without trailing slash. So we're just going to go ahead and enter that here. We're going to save that. Now that's complete. And now we can install the language packs if we want. So if you want to translate your VWI installation into a language other than English, you have to install the language packs. So we'll open up an SSH terminal here, paste this command, and it will install all those language packs. Now we can go ahead and refresh our installation, and it is ready for configuration. You can continue on to the next video to see how to configure Vesta Web Interface.